Knoxville. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the USC Trojans and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. Running inside, it's Gordon. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. So here is the Tennessee offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Hey, take it. 62-24 home. 62-24 home. Ready,
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
The Vols will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Well, one thing you know about this guy is once he has the ball in his hands, he's very difficult to bring down to the ground. That time, really nice job breaking a tackle, getting north, picking up more yards. Defense, they need to gang tackle him because he is a problem.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They'll keep it on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
Here we go. Ready. 180, go.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
And the Volunteers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Tennessee! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
To the air, it's Mayava. Complete on the left to Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Bowman. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Great job by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Gordon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give is to Miller. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Picks up the first down. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Going to the run, it's Miller. Oh, what a cut! Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, this is part of the field. Once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Off play action on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Matthews. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the catch, it's Bowman. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. With the catch, it's Staley.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grab near the marker, it's Matthews. stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Running inside, it's Bishop. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
The short hands, it's Staley. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now on the move. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bounces over the top.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab, it's Jordan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The run inside, it's Jordan. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Trojans use their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Running inside, it's Jordan.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Fires to the wideout. Quick completion on the out. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Wide open space. Touchdown USC. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
On second and 10, a four-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Snatches it on the right. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. The run inside. It's Bishop. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived and we head to the studio. We're just about ready to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
To throw, it's Mayava. Got his man on the right. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Jordan. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. It's complete on the right side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Near the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, USC.
And the Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is good.
Tennessee, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Volunteers want to move quickly.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the ground, it's Bishop. Push down for the tackle.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Might be changing the route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Vols are marching down the field.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Off play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. Third down coming. Calls his own number. Could be an alley.
They went with the QB design run. Quarterback knew where the marker was to get that first. He dove out. He was trying to get the ball to that point. Just couldn't quite get there.
And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Gordon. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out. If they're going to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. And as we start the fourth quarter, they'll try to knock 3 through the uprights. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the fourth.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Immediately fires to the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Makes it past the marker. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
23 on the play. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Trojans with the 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
But man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
Kick is in the air. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. The snap sets up to throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
There he goes. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Vols are moving quickly down the field.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if
He's going to fire deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Being chased. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. On the move at the 30. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Running inside. It's Jordan. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. How much fun was that one? I mean,